What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Say what's up to the chat. Jacob, what's up, Jacob? I made you a mod, dude. I don't know if you're up to the task, but I would appreciate it if you help moderate the channel. But anyway, the Yankees sweep the Rangers today in a pitcher's duel, man. Rodon went up against Eovaldi, freaking 1-zip, right? That's all we got from the offense. I mean, at least they got the game in because it seemed like today was a nasty day over in New York, man. So I was hoping they get the game in the early game, man. What's up with the 12:35 start time? I don't get it, man. It's a little early. I get it. It's a travel day, a getaway day, but that's a bit early, man. A bit early. The kids got school. Come on, Yankees, MLB. Let's figure this out. Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Andrew says, "Yo, what's good, Jason? Everything's good, man. My Yankees won. I'm feeling good. Going into the Memorial Day weekend. I have tomorrow off and Monday off, so I'm got nothing to complain about, man. Life is good right now. Life is good. But let's take a look at the box score real quick. It's not a lot, not a ton of offense. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but at least uh at least Jorbit Vivas got his first home run. His first home run. So we'll get that. He'll be the MVP of the day. It was either between him or Rodon. Rodon pitched the gem, but being that it's Vivas' first home run,
You the real MVP.
we'll give it to Vivas. Okay, let's take a look at this really quick. All right, so on the Yankees, not too much hits, man. They got what, 5 hits today or something like that. Grisham went 1 for 4. He's batting 267. OPS is just a bit shy, below 1,000. Judge 0 for 3 with the walk. He's below 400 right now, but uh hopefully in the Colorado series he could pick it up and get himself back over 400. Because I'm still, I know a lot of people. It's a long shot, right, for Judge to hit 400 to end the season batting above 400. But I think he can do it. I think he could do it. Bellinger ends his streak. He went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. His average is back down to 250, 257. But look, Bellinger was hot for a minute, and I think he's still gonna be hot, man. Today was a tough day for both sides. Rodon and Eovaldi pitched great. They pitched great. Ace was good. Ace. Ace says cheer. Ace, you gotta trademark that, man. That's your thing right there. Yeah, Yankees pitching was great this series. It was really good. Goldschmidt 1 for 4. He's batting 337. OPS 873. Dominguez 0 for 3 after the walk-off home run yesterday. Uh, no Ben Rice in the lineup today, and I get it. I get it because the way it is right now, somebody's gonna have to sit. One of these big bats is gonna have to sit. Uh, it's just the way it is. Unless Ben Rice could find a position, that's just how it's gonna have to be. JC Escaro with the start behind the dish. It seems like he's like Rodon's personal catcher at this point. Every time Rodon's out there, you're gonna see JC Escaro. He went 0 for 3. He's batting 175. His bat hasn't really impressed me at all. I'll be honest. Vivas, Jorbit Vivas, bottom of the fifth with the home run, which is the only run in the game. But that's all the Yankees needed. That's all the Yankees needed today. DJ LeMahieu 0 for 1 with the pinch hit, and Peraza 1 for 3. Peraza 1 for 3. Yeah, but that's all the Yankees needed today. The bullpen was lights out. Starting pitching was lights out. Rodon has been, I mean, really, this is the dude that we thought we were getting when we signed him. The changeup was working. The slider was nasty today. Rodon is looking really, really good. He's locked in, guys. He is locked in, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. Rodon went 6 innings, gave up 2 hits only, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. His ERA is 2.88. Uh, Mark Leiter Jr. came in. He gave up 2 hits but had 2 strikeouts. Devin Williams is looking like a whole different person than what we saw in April. Excuse me. Devin Williams went 1 inning, 1 strikeout. His ERA is down to 6.50, considering that just a few weeks ago his ERA was like 11. Um, That's good news. And then Luke Weaver, of course, came and closed it out. Had one punchy, and his ERA's .40. Incredible, incredible. Eovaldi, he went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, one earned run, uh, sh- 6 strikeouts, and the one home run he gave up to Jorbit Vivas. But the Yankees are rolling, man. They're rocking and rolling. I get it. Today wasn't much offense, but I mean, it's gonna be like that sometimes. But just think about it, right? Early in the season, we were talking about how they can't win these one-run games. They can't seem to close out one-run games. Today, 1-zip. Yesterday, what was it? Yesterday, 4-3. So we've been able to close out these one-run games. I'd like to see the Yankees do better in extra innings, but that's gonna come. That's definitely gonna come. Let's say what's up to the chat real quick. Um, Jacob says, appreciate you, Jason. No, I appreciate you, Jacob, man. You the man, brother. Ace. Make sure you check out Ace, man. I played his he does the play by plays, and I played the Dominguez home run. He called it, man. That thing was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. Yankees pitching was great this series. I agree. Andrew says Yankees versus Dodgers World Series rematch next weekend. I cannot wait. Yeah, that's the big one, man. That's what I'm waiting for too. So the Yankees, after today's game, they head over to the West Coast. Gonna make a stop at Colorado to face the Colorado Rockies in a 3-game set. Shout out to NFE. NFE is actually going to all 3 games over there, so that'd be fun. I'll be looking for him in the stadium. I'll be looking for him in there. Um, I expect the Yankees to take that series too. Right now, we won 5 straight series. This is the first sweep, I believe. Is this the first sweep we've had? Let me know in the chat, man. I think this might be the first sweep this season. Besides, no, they swept the Brewers right early, but it feels like the first sweep in a while. Um, but after the Rockies, they go and play the LA Angels, I believe is next, and then we'll go play the Dodgers. I tell you what, Andrew, for all you Dodgers fans too, I know I got a couple of you guys who's always checking in here, and I appreciate you guys checking in. But this team is totally different. This is a whole different team than you saw last year. Uh, and I know that the Dodgers have made a lot of pickups too, and you guys got a ton of injuries, man. Your pitching rotation is in right now. Your the rotation for the Dodgers is in shambles. But I expect both some of them guys to come off the IL eventually and help that team out. But as of right now, it's not much pitching there. I'm not sure who they got lined up to go against the Yankees in that series, but we'll find out more as we get closer to that series. But that's gonna be a big one, man. That's gonna be nationally televised. I'm sure. I'm sure ESPN or whoever is gonna pick those games up. They're gonna pick those up. But yeah, but the Colorado series, look, Colorado, I don't even know what's their record, but I'm pretty sure they're not even in double digit wins yet. Let me pull that up real quick. They're the worst team in baseball. The worst team in baseball. Now, granted, these teams, man, it seems like when they play the Yankees, they play up, right? It's like that's like the big draw. That's when they get the biggest the biggest attendance at their stadiums is usually when the Yankees come into town. And I expect nothing less. Even for the Colorado Rockies. I'm sure there's gonna be packed over there. The Colorado Rockies are 8-42. All right. Their winning percentage is .160. They're 23 games behind the first place team in the National League West, which is the Dodgers. Um, they're 1-9 their last 10. If the Yankees can't win this series, I don't know what to think. But like I said, these teams, man, it seems like when they face the Yankees, that's their uh that's their World Series. And I'll show you the schedule there. I mean the standings. So Dodgers are 31-19, Rockies are 8-42. They making the White Sox look like freaking they're making the White Sox look like the Dodgers at this point. Just taking a look at the National League real quick. The Mets are 2 games behind the Phillies. Yankees 30-19, even though the record doesn't really tell the whole story because we right now we should be like 35-19. Because there was more than a handful of games that we should have won and didn't. But should have, would have, could have, right? The Blue Jays are a game above 500. Red Sox are below 500. Um, American League East is not strong at all. The Tigers are 33-18, so they keep rocking and rolling. The Guardians are right behind them, but they've fallen back as of late. And the White Sox 15, they got almost double the wins that the Rockies have. The Rockies, they're gonna go down. This is gonna be the worst major league team in major league history. The White Sox, the White Sox took the record last year, and I guess the Rockies are trying to beat that record or something because they suck, man. Let's be honest, they're terrible, freaking terrible. So I want the Yankees to go in there and freaking and kill them in the Mile High, just kill them. Andrew says, why is it not popping up? Yeah, I said in the beginning of the season that you guys got depth in your lineup this year with Cody Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, man, this team is different than the team we had last year. The defense is way better. 1 through 9, the lineup is better, especially as of late. As of late, the lineup has dudes like Cody Bellinger, which you guys are very familiar with. They've been stepping up big time. Goldie's been doing it all year. And then we got Ben Rice, who's emerged out of nowhere. It depends how they finesse the lineup, how Boone finesses the lineup. It all depends on that, because the way it is right now, we got log jams in certain positions, and it's hard to get everybody in the lineup at the same time. Andrew says, and then you guys got pitching again with Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, and Ben Rice. Yeah, man. I tell you what, for that series, right? For that series versus the Dodgers, I like to see them do it like they did with the Mets. I like to see Rodon, Schmidt, and Freed. That'd be nice. Will Warren is freaking dealing too. He's been dealing, man. I don't know if you guys know about Will Warren like that, but he's lately, boy, that kid's looked like the real deal, man. He has looked like the real deal. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Yeah, man, it really helps out. Really helps out. Luis Doran, what's good, brother? What is going on? How your meds doing over there, brother? What's going on with Soto yesterday? Let me know, man. I don't really keep tabs on it like that because it's not my team, but you guys are 2 games behind the Phillies right now. It's not looking good right there. No bueno. No bueno. Let me see who we got going up tomorrow, or who we going up against tomorrow. All right, tomorrow we got to be determined. That's who we facing tomorrow. But for us, Clark Schmidt will be pitching, and he's looked really good too. His ERA is 4.41, but the last few starts he's been really, really good, really good. Duran says what's not going on with Soto is more like it. He's gonna be fine, man. He'll be fine. Oh, and I forgot about Clark Schmidt. Yeah, he's been pitching good lately. He's been pitching real good. Ken, what's up, Ken? How's it going, brother? Cat Mama, where you been, Cat Mama? Haven't seen you in a while. Look at Roxy back there. You see her? I don't know if you can see her. Roxy, she's grown, Cat Mama. Remember I think you was around when I first got her. She was a little pup. She's sleeping. That's my baby back there. But yeah, thanks for joining, Cat Mama. I really appreciate it. How do you feel about these Yankees? Cody Bellinger, right? Cody Bellinger stepped up as of late. Big time. Yeah, make sure you check out Ken, man. The Ugly Truth. He does a great job. I'm gonna drop your link in the description in the chat, Ken. Give me a second. But yeah, Ken does a great job, man. I like watching him in the mornings, man. He does the series reviews before every series. He goes on with Joe from NY Yankee Mania. They do the coffee and bagels in the morning, which is hilarious, man. Them guys be cracking me up. They do a good job over there. I'm gonna get his drop his link in the description, in the not description. I keep saying that. Why I keep saying that? In the chat, so that way you guys can go give him a go check him out. Oh. Cat Mama says, I haven't been feeling best. Oh man, I hope you feel better. Hope you get better, Cat Mama. Andrew says, let's get a bet going for that series, brother. What kind of bet? What you got in mind? I'm not really I don't know, man. Yeah, you ever seen a Bronx sale? I'm like Eddie Mush, man. Let me pull up Ken's thing. All right. Yeah, I'm dropping the link to Ken's channel right here. That way you guys can go check it out whenever you have time. Ken Mama says, I like these Yankees, but the kids have to do better. Which kids in particular? I'm assuming Volpe, Wells, Peraza, Vivas. Vivas, I give him a pass because he just got there. But Volpe's been here for a while. Yeah, she's more Volpe in particular. Um, you know what? Let's pull up Volpe. It seemed like he after earlier. I don't know if you guys remember when he early in the season, especially after the Tampa Bay Rays series where he just looked terrible and he started getting a lot of heat from the fan base. He stepped it up, right? He stepped it up for a second and then I don't know where that went. It just disappeared. Like what happened there? Okay. I don't know where's his picture, but he's batting 239. His OBP is 330, 322. I tell you what though, I don't like his savant percentiles at all, but damn, look at his chase rate. You know, when I look at Volpe's numbers, right? Looking at his numbers right now, I feel like they should be worse than that, right? So it's crazy, but that's the thing with Volpe, man. He gets hot and he he'll go on a tear for a few games and really kind of bolster his numbers up, but then when he's on, but when he's off, he's way off, man. So yeah, we need more from Volpe, especially now Volpe's going to year 3. I get it, he's young, but at this point, you got to start figuring it out, in my opinion. Cat Mama says Bronx Tale was an awesome movie. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. I love all those old uh mafia movies and all that stuff. I love all of them. My favorite line from a Bronx Tale is "Now you can't leave." When the bikers were in the bar. But anyway, I think the experiment's over with Volpe. Um, the thing is with Volpe, right? Who you gonna put over there, right? You're gonna put Peraza. He's not gonna do much better than Volpe. Right now, Volpe's our best option at short. Until one of these guys come up from the farm system, or if we pick up somebody somewhere else, Volpe's our best option at shortstop, whether we like it or not. So that's just how it is right now, you know. I still have faith in Volpe too. You know, even I tell you what though, it's a little bit of faith, man. But I'm hoping that he could turn around. Yeah, 3 years he is not good. You're right. The problem is that we don't have nobody else right now. So we gotta, he's gonna keep, at least his defense is pretty solid. I'll say that. Andrew says money, man. Andrew, how much you talking? Andrew's trying to place bets on the Dodger series, man. We got like a whole like a week and a half before that comes up. Peraza's a good defender, but we need more production out of him. Yeah, and we kind of need him at third right now too. Volpe is always swinging for the fences. It feels like a lot of the Yankees are always swinging for the fences. Um, man, I don't. You know, some of these guys like Peraza, I've been defending Peraza for a long time, and Volpe too. It's kind of hard to defend them. You know, I'm running out of things to say for them because they keep proving me wrong. You know, I'm hoping that they turn it around, but at this point, it's like every time I have to defend one of them, they go 0 for 5 and swing at freaking all kinds of balls. So I'm not the like Peraza. I'm done defending Peraza. Look, I get it. He didn't get a chance like Volpe did, but he did get a chance, and he got to take advantage of that. Volpe, I'm tired of defending Volpe because every time I do, he just shits the bed. You know, but with Volpe, especially Volpe, like we've seen him do it up here, right? We've seen him do it. So I think with him is just a consistency thing, and and just having better swing decisions, man. He doesn't use his tools correctly, in my opinion. Dude, you're super fast, you know. And when you're fast like that, man, you got to be able to get walks, man. You can't be swinging at balls. You got to put the ball in play, take the ball to right field. He and sometimes he does. When he's on, you see him doing that. He's hitting the ball to right field and everything. And when he's off, he's rolling over ground balls to shortstop. Just looking terrible. Peraza has been on and off, but he needs to prove he can hit. Yeah, he does. He definitely does. Cat Mama says, "No, I'm thinking that one of the other kids from the farm system should come up." Yeah, the thing is that none of these guys are ready. Like I'd like to see, we George Lombard Jr. Obviously, he's the probably the highest touted rookie down there, or Arias. None of those guys are really ready. You don't want to rush him up. Look, Volpe was highly touted. Volpe is a top prospect. Volpe's a number one round, not overall, but he's a first round draft pick. Um, and some might argue that maybe we rushed him up too fast. He barely has any AAA time. I'm not sure exactly how much, but if I remember correctly, he didn't play much at AAA at all. He just came to spring training, and and was freaking excellent, But spring training is spring training, and the regular season, it's two different things. Um, so some might say that, and some do say that maybe we've rushed him up too fast. I don't know if that's the case, but I think with guys like George Lombard Jr., he just made it to Double A. Like let's let him develop down there. Sometimes it's good to like obviously you don't want to have these guys down in the farm system too long where they just rot down there, but you want them to develop down there. So I don't think they're ready right now. Whether we like it or not, Volpe's the shortstop, and I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. So we just gotta kind of get behind him and hope that he figures it out for now, at least for now. Yeah, Volpe, my thing that kills me with his defense is excellent, right? But it seems like when he does make an error, it's like in the worst time where it's like, man, we really needed you not to make an error right here. Or it could be just me, but that's how it seems like to me in general. Ken says Volpe is a 3.4 WAR player. He's a productive player. His strength is durability and defense. His last three seasons are on par with Dansby Swans Dansby Swanson. Yeah, man. But War's a good stat. I think a lot of that War is his defense, right? His defense. But when they look at numbers like that, to me, Ken, I hear what you're saying. Um, like they just take overall the numbers overall. They don't look at, oh yeah, but you know you booted this ball and it cost you a game. Like they just taking the overall numbers. His fielding percentage is excellent, right? Um, But and even that, man, he's made some errors at some bad times, but overall his defense is incredible. He's a great defender. His arm is it's not all the way there, but his footwork makes up for it. But his bat, it's crazy because right now he's batting what we say like 230 something, and it feels like he's batting one something. So my thing is, I feel like, right, me personally, if you get an opportunity to get more from another shortstop somewhere, you take it. If there's a trade that opens up, you take it. I get it that the Yankees, they love Volpe and the players on the team love Volpe, but at the end of the day, it's a business. It's a business. So if you could get more production from shortstop with somebody else, you do it. But right now we can't. So that's why I'm saying, like, he's Volpe's our shortstop, whether we like it or not. Nobody else is gonna go up there and give us a better production. So we gotta hope that Volpe figures it out. Andrew says, I want Freddie Freeman to go off on you guys like he did in the World Series. I want Freddie Freeman to go to freaking Australia or something. Just take a vacation while we up there. I'm telling you, Andrew. Andrew, this is a different team, man. And I hope they don't make me look stupid when they go over there. But this is a different team, man. It's a different team. Cat Mama says, you know why everyone is talking about Soto not being able to get comfortable with the Mets? That is why he's been bad. Well, um, the whole Soto thing, Soto is gonna be fine. Like, the dude he's a great hitter. He'll be fine. Maybe hopefully sooner than later for Met fans, but it is what it is. Look, man, in baseball sometimes baseball is it's one of those sports, and like sometimes the ball looks like a beach ball, right? And you're hitting everything. And other times it looks like a BB. That's just the way it is. Every player slumps. I think Soto will be fine. Soto will be fine. As far as the whole, he's not comfortable and everything. To me personally, um, like it doesn't even matter. He's on the Mets now. To me, it's like it really like I've really forgotten about the dude. It's like whatever. It's not coming back. Like he's not gonna be a Yankee again. But if you want my opinion, he doesn't look comfortable, in my opinion. But he better get comfortable because he signed a 15-year contract. So whatever they got to do to get him comfortable, if that's really the case, who knows, right? Nobody knows what's going on in his head. I don't think anybody's comfortable when they're not playing well, but they got to figure it out over there because he's like I said, man, he's gonna be there for a long time, a long time. Volpe is out playing Gunnar Henderson. He, I bet he is right now. A lot of people out playing the players on the Orioles. Let's pull up Gunnar Henderson. I'm curious to see his stats now. Is it AR? But I tell you what, Volpe's playing Gunnar Henderson, but I take Gunnar Henderson any day. Why didn't the stats pull up? What is going on here? Uh, 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 well, for whatever reason, I want to pull up the other stats. Um, that's strange. Cat Mama says, well, Otani was signed for 700 million and he had no problems getting comfortable with his team. Otani has been playing like the $700 million man. Yeah, I see. Otani's a good comp, I guess, because he also went cross town. So he went from the LA Angels over to the Los Angeles Dodgers, just like Soto went from the New York Yankees to the Mets. Uh the thing with Otani, yeah, he signed a 700 million deal, but all the 680 million of that was deferred. So really, he's only getting paid 2 million per year for the next what I think he got like 8 more years on the contract, and then he's gonna get all that money. So that I don't know, maybe that's less pressure. I don't think it's a pressure thing for Soto or a getting comfortable thing. Or maybe it is getting comfortable. I don't know, man. Look, man, I look at the Mets, bro. He probably went to the Mets like after being with Judge, and Judge is cool. Jazz got swag. Um, Big G, and the guys in the clubhouse, man. And then he probably went to the Mets and was like, Jesse Winker. Like, bro, these guys are lame. Freaking, I gotta chill with Pete Alonso. Peter Longo's a freaking goofball. He's a great player, but he's a freaking dweeb. It's probably like, man, these dudes are lame, man. I don't know. I'm just talking crap at this point, but yeah. Cat Mama says I'm sick of hearing about these excuses for Soto. It don't even matter no more, Cat Mama. He's a Met now. It doesn't even matter. That like when he signed, yeah, I was upset, but I'll tell you what, the Plan B is working way better, way better. So I'll take Plan B any day. Hey, what's up, Sean? Cat Mama says, "Come on, Jason. The ball looked like a beach ball last year, like every day." No, man. Cat Mama, baseball is weird like that. Some days you at the plate, and I'm telling you, it looks like the pitcher's pitching a beach ball to you, and other days it looks like a BB or spitball. It looks like a spitball coming at you. It's almost impossible to hit. That's just how baseball is. Let's get Gunnar Henderson over here. Demon D, what's up, brother? Demon D's laughing. What you laughing about, man? Yo, for real though, man, think about it. He probably went to the Mets and saw Pete Alonso doing this weird, and he's probably like, man, these dudes are lame, bro. Lame. Francisco Lindor always smiling, like, I don't know. It's just different vibes over there for me. I'm sure Duran is gonna be pissed about that. You okay, Rexy? I think she's having a bad dream. You all right? Cat Mama says, I'm just sick of hearing about that he has problems getting comfortable. And when you're not playing well, they're gonna look for any reason to see why you're not playing. But uh, I don't know. I think he'll be all right. That's my opinion. Jazz is hitting like crap. Yeah, he's been hurt for a while. So, and I'll be honest, I haven't really missed Jazz that much. I'm hoping when he gets back, Ken, that he can, do better. Because what we saw earlier this season was terrible. I mean, let's be honest, Jazz was terrible earlier this season. Yeah, he was hitting his home runs. You're gonna run into it every now and then, right? Like you say, Ken, even a broken clock's right twice a day. But his approach was terrible. So I'm hoping that he's working on that stuff right now. Well, he has the time to. Soto did not struggle all year last year. He struggled. There was times he struggled. He didn't struggle like this, but he did. Look. Last year when Soto was with the Yankees, let's not get it twisted, man. There's some times that he really pissed me off. He would make some base running mistakes that just were very, very questionable. Um, and he did slump. He did slump for a while. There was a time there where he was having pain in his forearm, and he slumped for a little bit. He wasn't like lights out, but he was definitely doing better than he was. I mean, he was definitely doing better than he is right now. I'll put it that way. He can't stand being a man. I don't know. I don't like to speak to me, Cat Mama, from the outside looking in. It seems that way, but who knows? And even it doesn't even matter if he can't stand being a man. Hey, you signed the contract. You got to live in it. You got to live with it now. We're about to sweep Colorado. That's what I'm talking about, Demon D. But like I said, man, like even though they only got 8 wins on the season, and they will most likely go down to be the worst team ever. Uh, we can't sleep on teams like the Rockies, man, because like I remember last year we went to go face the Chicago White Sox, and they were on pace to be the worst team ever, right? And we went over to Chicago, and they rocked us, dude. It's like they play up. These teams play up for the Yankees. This is probably the first. This is probably going to be the first sold out crowd, or at least close to sold out crowd that they've had all year. You know, this is their World Series. You know what I mean, Demon? Like this is their World Series when the Yankees come to town, or a team like the Dodgers come to town. So they're gonna play hard. No bad dreams, but yeah, she was like having bad dreams or something. Demon D Ken was good. Ken, I miss Jazz. I love his energy, but he is an awesome defender. He's good, man, but his bat was looking terrible. The beginning of the season, he is not looking good. So I'm like he'll be back eventually. So we need him to pick it up because as soon as he comes in, he's gonna be in the lineup. As soon as he's off the IL, and I'll put up his stats real quick. Okay, mama says my your cat has really bad dreams. Yeah, she's fine now, but she was like doing some worse stuff. I don't know why aren't my stats pulling up. Hold on a second. Everyone, let me figure out what's going on with this. Uh, oh, I see what I did wrong. You got to put an exclamation point first. Jazz Chisholm. Should I put Junior? Nah. There we go. Yeah, Cat Mama. His numbers are not looking great. His offensive numbers. Uh, Maniac was good. Maniac Yankee for life. Yo, line them up. Who's next? Next up, we got Colorado Rockies. They're like 8-42 right now, bro, which is absolutely incredible. They just recently fired their manager. Um, I think it'd be a good look. They're gonna be sellers, right? So it'd be nice to go over there and see what they got. Let them showcase their bullpen arms. I know everybody talks about Ryan McMahon. I don't know about that guy to be honest, but it'd be nice, man, to see what they got. Like I said, they're sellers right now. So if you want to make a trade for one of their arms or anybody there, I'm sure everybody's up for sale. Everybody's on the table on that team. I don't remember that when it comes to hitting. Yeah, Jazz hasn't. He didn't do good early to start the season. I mean, he started hot along with Wells, and everybody started hot, but then Jazz really, really slowed down, and then he got hurt. Okay, mom says, "Okay, done with Soda. I'll shut up. I'm just sick of hearing about him." Yeah, it's all right. Uh, he grinds his teeth. I grind my teeth a lot when I sleep too. Cat mama says my cat was on the streets 2 times that I know of. I adopted. That's nice. So you rescued him. That's cool. What do you think about Rice playing third base? I see some potential in him. Uh, I mean, what do you mean like potential? What do you see in him? Me personally, I say why not? Why not? Like I like the fact that he's at least taking ground balls there, even though they kind of Boone's kind of shot it down, but not really. He said like right now, there's no plans of him playing third base. Can you guys hear me well? I feel like I gotta eat the microphone for it to sound good. Um, but look, his bat is too good that you gotta find a way to get him in the lineup every day. I get it; they don't like him as much behind the plate. I'd rather see him behind the plate than JC Escara. I don't think JC Escara. I don't think his defense, right? Because he is a good catcher. I don't think his defense is that great. You know, like the good doesn't outweigh the bad to me with JC Escara. With Ben Rice, his bat is so good that I could live. I can live with serviceable defense. You know what I mean? He can't be terrible behind the plate, especially at the catcher's position. But if he's all right, I could live with that. And even at third base, right? But I'd like to see him out there. Look, it doesn't hurt. Why not give it a try? Why not? Let's see what he got. He might be good at it. He might be good at third. He might not. And if he's not, then no harm, no foul. You keep running Paraz out there or whoever it is you're gonna run out there. But I think it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Ken says Yankees shopping Luis Hill. Um, that's a tough one because the dude's coming off an injury. I think before. I wouldn't even shop him around right now. I let him come back the same way, kind of like what the Marlins did with Alcantara. Let him come back off an injury, and and hopefully he pitches well where his value goes up before you start shopping around. Because right now his value is at his low because he's hurt. She's making some noises. Yeah, watch the Yankees will lose to the Rockies. I hope not. They better not. Yo, pull up the Colorado pitching staff this weekend against the Yankees. Those pitchers have ERA 5. Right now, for tomorrow's game, they haven't announced a pitcher yet for tomorrow. I don't think they announced a pitcher for any of the games. So we'll see. But yeah, their pitching staff, dude. Well, actually, no. On Saturday, they got Freeland going up. He's 0-6 with a 5.68 ERA. But like I said, man, these guys they play up when it comes to the Yankees. They do play up. And I'll be honest, I don't know much about these guys, but just looking at their numbers, they look like the Yankees shouldn't have a hard time hitting these dudes. Maniac says, I think he's hungry for a job in a position where he wants to play. Exactly. That's what I think. I don't even think the Yankees put him out there to take ground balls before the game. I think he did it on his own just to stir up the pot. Like, bro, give me a chance. I could do it. I really do think he did that. I really think he did it on his own. The Yankees may not have liked it. They probably told him like, chill, stop doing that because you get the media riled up when you do stuff like that, the fan base and everything. But he put them on the spot. You know, he's letting them know, like, hey, I'm here. You know, he's ready. Maniac says, I think he got the guts to play third base. Yeah, but does he have the skill to play it? That's a third base is not an easy position. I'll tell you, it's not at all. But I think Ben Rice is an athlete, and I'm sure he's played third before some point in his life. You know, these guys play baseball their whole lives. I'm sure at some point he's pitched, he's played third base and all positions. Granted, in the big leagues, it's a totally different animal, but I think he could do it. Now, are you gonna get Nolan Arenado defense from him? Probably not, right? But if as long as he could be serviceable, his bat. The good thing is that his bat is so good right now that it outweighs some of that stuff. That you can live, you can live with not having a Gold Glove third baseman. But it becomes a problem is if you put him out there and he can't handle the position at all, then yeah, you know, then his defense, the good doesn't outweigh the bad. Cat Mama says I've never heard that. Ken, is that something that just came up? Uh, oh, he's talking about shopping Luis Hill. I think Cashman is always he's always look. It don't hurt to like offer and stuff. I don't know if they're shopping him around, but I'm sure teams are asking about him. Sure teams are interested. And Cashman, I'm sure Cashman he's willing to entertain all offers just to hear what teams are doing and what they got and what's on the market. I was looking for Saturday and Sundays. Yeah, they announced Saturdays. It's excuse me, it's Freeland. He's a left-handed pitcher though. So look, I get it that he's batting, he's pitching. Yeah, I'll pull him up right now, real quick. This is Saturday's starter. And I get it that his ERA is 5.68. He's 0-6. His whip is 1.6. The numbers don't look good, but we know how Yankees do against left-handed pitchers. So I wouldn't. I look. You can't. The Even though they suck, right? They're still a big league team, and I don't care. Big leaguers, man. If you make mistakes, they're gonna capitalize on it. So you still got to go over there and play baseball, man. Rockies are going with an opener for tomorrow. Okay, that's interesting. Um, Kemo says, does he have the area to play third? I think he does. He's a big boy, and he's a catcher, so I'm sure his reactions are good. It's just different. I can't say if he'll be good there or not. I we have to see him play it. So that's why I think is like it doesn't hurt to try, man. Just throw him out there for a game, or maybe when you're up, when it's like a blowout game and you got a freaking position player pitching, why not just put Ben Rice at third just to see? Eli was good, my brother. Eli says, "What's up, Jason? What's up, Eli? Jorbit Vivas, first home run. Congrats to Vivas, man, too. Oh, does he have the arm to play third? He's a catcher, so yeah, he definitely got the arm. Just think, a catcher, they're literally throwing across the diamond from home to second without much momentum at all. You're literally catching, popping up, and tossing. So I'm sure he could play third. I'm sure, as far as arm goes, I'm sure the arm is there. Now, whether it's accurate and that, who knows? But the arm is not a question. It's not an issue to me. And again, though, like the only way to really truly know is to see him out there. That's the only way to know. We sweeping the Rockies. I mean, hope so. The Rockies are 8 and 42. Like it's ridiculous, man. Like it's sad, but we should sweep them. But like I was saying earlier, Li or Aiden, what I was saying earlier is that like this is their World Series, man. When a team like the Yankees come in, this is their World Series. So expect them to play their asses off. I'm not saying they don't do it every day because I don't know. I don't follow the Rockies, but it seems like every time the Yankees come to town, teams they pull out their best, man. Ken Mama says, plus has the Yankees ever seen this pitcher that always hurts them too if they didn't? Uh yeah, it depends. Sometimes is I think it's better that you've seen a pitcher. The more you see them, the better. But um I guess it all depends, right? It all depends with that. Luis Hill shopping was in Bleacher Reports or Sports Illustrated. Yeah. You know, I don't know, before the season, when before the Kyle Tucker trade to the Cubs happened, the rumors were that the Yankees didn't want to give Luis Hill up to the Astros for Kyle Tucker. And look, that's never really been confirmed, but it'd be weird that now they're up to trading him. I'm sure they shopping. I'm sure they're they have so many talks, man. I'm sure Cashman's there talking about all kinds of players, man. I'm sure even Volpe's come up in a lot of these talks. Who knows? We'll see. I think that let Luis Hill come back. Let's see what he got. And even if you're gonna trade him, hopefully he comes back pitching well or pretty good, and that way it brings up his trade value. But I would assume that because he's hurt, his trade value has to be diminished right now. You know, you got to buy low, sell high, right? Isn't that the saying? Eli says, I would love to see the Yankees acquire Tyler Freeman. Let's pull that up, Eli. This is who you talking about, Eli? I don't know. Uh, Not sure about that one, Eli. Yeah, I mean, but then again, like I said, Cat Mama, who knows? Like, we won't know until if we until we actually see him out there playing the position, and even then, like this we could just be just kind of wishing, man. I don't know if the Yankees will even do it, but it's got to be at least considered. They got to be at least considering trying him out at third just to see what's there. Maniacs is 100. Appreciate it, brother. Uh, yeah, let's go Yankees. Eli says, I don't agree with the stupid. I can't read right now. I don't agree with it. it's stupid to shop Luis Hill. I wouldn't do it now, but if Hill has a good first half of 2026, I would trade him then. But in the offseason, I would shop him. I don't know. Like, I got to see Luis Hill come back. I think right now to trade him before he even comes back, unless they know something. See, that's the thing, too. We don't know what the Yankees know. They might know something we don't know. And if that's the case, then yeah, But I tell you what, like, it's gonna sound crazy because I'm a big Cashman critic, but Cashman is not a dumb person. He's been in the business for a long, long time. So if he's shopping him around, maybe he's just trying to field offers just to kind of get a feel for the market and stuff. Maybe trying to see if somebody will bite on something. He knows that teams are hurting for pitching, right? So maybe he could guess something, or maybe they have their eye on another pitcher. You know how Matt Blake is. Maybe they have their eye on another pitcher that is maybe is not performing as well on another team right now, but they see something in him that they can kind of unlock, so to speak. Man. You guys hear me well? I don't know if this damn thing is working good. Anyway, I think Judge is gonna hit like 5 home runs this series. I hope so. In the Mile High, the ball's supposed to carry over there very well. We'll see. We'll see. Eli says, "Can we trade Tim Hill and Ian Hamilton?" I think Tim Hill is gonna be. I don't think the Yankees want to trade him right now, man. We need that lefty arm. But Ian Hamilton, yeah, I'd make that trade. I'm sure somebody could use him. Well, what you're looking for in return, though, Eli, that's the thing. And then right now with Fernando Cruz down, uh, I don't know. I've always believed and agree with the Yankees concept that you can never have enough pitching. Whenever like it's like they say, right? It's always saying, whenever you think you got enough pitching, you need more. Go get more. And that's kind of true. It seems like that's the thing every year. Yeah, Judge is due to go off. Please go off, Judge. I'm tired of seeing Otani freaking on top of the home run leaderboard. Otani has 17. Oh, Kyle Schwarber caught up to him. He must have hit one today. Aaron Judge 16. Even though we all know Aaron Judge really has 17, but they took one away from him. Cal Riley. Wow. Corbin Carroll has 15 home runs. Get out of here. No freaking way. It's crazy. Ella says that good. The numbers aren't great, but he's in Colorado. I see him as Gio Urshela with more versatility. Um, I guess I don't know enough about the guy, man. I'll be honest with you, Ella. I have to like do my research on him, and we might see him this weekend. So not this, yeah, this weekend. I gotta see. I don't know the guy. I'll be honest, Eli. I gotta see him play, and then I can make a decision on whether like that's something worth taking a chance on. Yeah, I forgot that Rice was also a catcher. He would have a good arm. No, you don't. You don't sound stupid, Cat Mama. Don't say that. You sound. It's that's fine. Oh, I'll tell you right now. Half my takes. I'm 50-50 with my takes. Half my takes are freaking terrible. The other half, though, I'm on it. Freaking That's why I said, man, I'm tired of defending like Volpe and Peraza because it seems like every time I do, they go and shit the bed, and every time I criticize a player, they go and freaking ball out. It's like it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, whatever's good for the team, as long as my team is winning, I'm happy. I don't care about being right or wrong, as long as my team is winning. A lot of times when I talk about a player or when I criticize a player, I want them to do good. It's not like I want these guys to do bad. It's just it is what it is. Um, Maniac says, hold on, let me get to that. I was so sad Michael King was traded for Soto. That was the only person I cared about. Hey man, I make the trade all day. LOL Mets, man. I've been seeing you everywhere, my guy. You all over the place. What's up, though? Appreciate you joining us. What's good, Jason? Let's go Yankees. Love trolling those stinky Mets since 1886, bro. What's with the 1886, man? Do you mean 1980s? I don't know. You're hilarious though, man. I like the logo too. Everybody take a look at the LOL. Oh man, the Mets are all right. They're gonna be fine. They'll be fine. And it says let Rice develop at first base. It's kind of hard to do that, man, when you got a Paul Goldschmidt around. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Yankees do. But I agree with you, Eli. I think ideally, I want Rice at first. So you gotta that means he gotta get more playing time, and I get it. He looks good out there, but sometimes he makes mistakes that I not terrible mistakes, but just you could tell it's just a lack of experience at the position, and he'll learn. Hamilton is awful. Yeah. If Astros retool, if the Astros retool, I would 100% want Josh Hader. I would um I would take that contract and I would send them Jonathan Loizaga. That's controversial right there, Lie. You're trying to stir the pot. So you would take his contract and then give him Loizaga, who's I'm not gonna say he's better than Josh Hader, obviously, but his stuff is comparable, I guess. I don't know if I'd do that. Um, I don't know if I'd do that. That's how much they paid him. They gave him a lot of money. He's making like a good chunk of money every year. Josh Hader's a beast though, and I don't know. That's a good one though, Eli. I gotta think about that. LOL Mets since 1886 says, I was just about to say that Judge really has 17. Yeah, he really has 17. And to be honest, Otani really has 16 because that bullshit home run they gave him in Tokyo, that was bullshit, bro. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when they played those first two games in Tokyo this year, um, they gave him a home run. I don't know. They said it hit the roof. I don't know what, but that was not a home run. Let's be honest. They gave it to him because he was over there in Tokyo, and they wanted to make the crowd feel good. I guess I don't know, but to me, it wasn't a home run. It didn't look like a home run. Is anyone worried about the offense as of late? Right now, I think no. There's a few players that I'm worried about, specifically like Austin Wells. Man, like what's up with this guy, man? Austin Wells, some of the swings he takes, man, it's just I don't know, and it seems like it's hard to say because he'll go up there and have a great at bat, and then his next at bat go up there and swing at four balls, swing at three balls, and I'm like, what are we doing? But he's about to be on below the Mendoza line. His OBP is 269. Uh, You know, and I could look with a catcher. I guess I could live with those numbers if you're like you got to be defensively. You have to be a stud. But if not, I can't live with those numbers that we just saw there. I just can't. I hope he turns it around. I hope he proves me wrong. I'm on some BS. Yeah, you have to play Goldie at first. Johnny Lasagna stays here. Has it? Eli says, hasn't been seasoned enough. Let him develop there and should be split 50-50 with Goldie first base and DH with Stanton cut. And lie, man, you really they're never gonna cut Stanton, dude. It's not happening. Cat Mama says, but I have to say Johnny Lasagna is always hurt though. Yeah, he is. Loizaga only got signed because of nostalgia. No, they signed him because they know that he has stuff. So they gave him another chance. Like, let's see if you can stay healthy. When he's healthy, he's a beast. Cat Mama says Austin Wells is not good. A lot of flaky players on the Yankees. There's a few of them. There is. Austin Wells' approach is off. I don't know what happened from 24 to 25. Yeah, he's swinging at stuff that it's like, bro, that's way out of the zone. Can't be doing that. Cat Mama says I miss Stanton. I miss Stanton too. Ace was good. Ace. Ace says that Mets dude is really a Yankee fan. He's been on every Yankee Creators channel. No, I know. That's why his name is LOL Mets. He's actually just trolling Mets. So he's not really a Met fan. He's a Met fan troll or whatever. Oh, my back. One by yeah. I think that's what they're gonna do. Look, Loizaga, his stuff is so good that even look, if the Yankees didn't sign him, another team was gonna sign him. They would have took a chance on him. When you got stuff like that, teams will take a chance on you and they'll sign you. My back is has never been the same since being in the army. After rucking for years with the 80 plus pounds on your back and jumping in and out of trucks and stuff, my back is not the greatest. I have a what is it? Degenerative disc disease and my T something. I don't know the terminology, but my back is shot, dude. It is shot, cat mama. But it's all right. I'll live. And this chair doesn't help either. Trying to get it to stay upright. We wasted 5 million on Weissica. How can you say that, Eli? Dude, he's been pitching good. Like season just started. Now, if he gets hurt again, knock on wood. If he gets hurt again, then yeah, bro, we wasted 5 mil. But as of right now, he's going good. Let me figure something out here. Oh, this is why. Okay, now you could probably hear me better, right? I don't know why the settings keep like my mic volume. It'll just go down on its own. Like it resets on its own. I don't like that. Look, I think it did it again. Give me a second, guys. What in the world? Yep, it went back down on its own again. Maybe if I just leave this open here. But yeah, uh he's not good. He's always hurt. Let's see. Let's give him a chance. Hopefully this year he stays healthy. Hopefully he stays healthy. But I appreciate you guys. How long I've been on this? Right now we got I have no idea. But we've been on for a minute, for about an hour. It's the ghost in the machine. Ken, and like people don't understand. Like sometimes I know it's kind of off topic, but Ace says this all the time, man. You don't like when you're going live, when you're live streaming, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like and you just gotta kind of adjust fire on the fly. But yeah, for some reason I don't know, maybe later on I'll try to figure it out. As soon as like I'll have all my settings on, especially with the microphone, and as soon as I hit go live, it just resets it. So the gain goes all the way down and I don't hear it as well, but I gotta figure out why it does this because it's starting to piss me off. I'm gonna have to like make a checklist, like every time I go live, to have a checklist. That way, I can go one by one and make sure, kind of like a pilot when they get into the cockpit. Lights good, freaking landing gear good, and all that stuff. Um, yeah, no, it's something with the computer. So like in my computer, the system sounds and stuff, the microphone on it, for some reason, it goes all the way down. Like I think it did it again. on its own. So I'll pick it up and then it'll go down. Like right now, yeah. I don't have auto settings. I'm using OBS, so there really is no auto setting on this. I don't think so anyway. Ken says for me, as soon as I start streaming, yeah, it happens. It happens. That's just how it is. That is just how it is. Um, yeah, but I enjoy it. I enjoy coming on here. But meanwhile, where is this thing? I can't. There was a video I wanted to show you guys, but I can't find it. Meanwhile, in what's up with this guy? What is happening in Toronto? This is the most awkward first pitch I've ever seen in my life. What in the world? That is so cringe. What the hell is this? Those aren't even dinosaurs, man. Who is that? Even he's like, bro, this is weird as fuck. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know what the hell this is about, but that is okay. Ken says he has the pre-series review tomorrow at 13:30 and the play-by-play at 20:30. So make sure you go check him out. Make sure you go check out Ace too. Um, their links are in there too, but I'll drop both of you guys' links right now. This is Ken's a link to Ken's channel. And Ace, let me get Ace up here. And this is my man, the Ace Avenue. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you check them out. Subscribe to their channel, and support, man. Support the content creators. You know, most of us, especially, you know, unless you got like crazy subscribers and views and stuff, most of us we don't make a penny on this stuff. You know, and even if we do, it's probably going right back into the stream. So yeah, look out, look out. And it says Ken. What are those times? 13. That's military time. So 13:30 is 1:30 and 20:30 is 8:30. 8:30 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. I don't know if that's Eastern time. Is that Eastern time, Ken? I'm pretty sure it is Eastern time. I think. Yeah, so yeah, you was way off. 13:30 is 1:30. 20. See, it even I'm so used to it. What's up, Shrike? NFE. Make sure you check out NFE too. I'm sure all of you guys have, man. NFE is a legend in the Yankee YouTube space, in my book, anyway. What's up, man? Man, I was looking at this UFC fight card this weekend. It is garbage. Garbage. I don't think I'll be checking out any fights this weekend. You're too kind, bro. No, man, you are, dude. You are, for sure. Um, but yeah, Aiden, man, it's funny because when I see 13:30 or 20:30, it doesn't even I don't even think about regular. It's like I'm so used to it that, but I forget that. Yeah, there's a fight card this weekend. There's a fight card. I forgot those two the women's names. I can't remember. I don't follow them like that, but I like to watch. I like to watch. a good fight every now and then. I think what's his name? Sean O'Malley's supposed to fight. Is it next week? I think so. Yeah, but I didn't like the fight card, so I probably won't check it out. I'm definitely not gonna pay money to watch that either. Foucault, yo, long time no see, bro. Keep up the good work. I'll be watching in the background. Got some stuff to take care of, but good to see you're still doing in-depth Dodger analysis. You know it, man. In depth, man. Freaking, the Dodgers suck, man. But we're gonna face y'all next week. So I hope you join us, man. Join us. And while you at it too, go check out my guy Ken, my guy NFE the Strike Zone, Ace. Check him out. I I like having a other fan bases in the chat. When I first started like doing Yankee content and stuff, I didn't want to put myself in the box of just Yankees, right? Because I enjoy all baseball and I watch a lot of other baseball, but it's kind of hard because I'm just super biased. Like this is my team. It's hard to really like make it about all of Major League Baseball. Because I'll be honest, I'm not watching every game. Like who has time for that? So, but I do watch my Yankee games, so that's what it is. The main event will be good. Watch out for Blanchfield. Oh yeah, definitely. And if man, you got to do your fight. Do some fight streams. I know you're into like jujitsu and all that stuff. Or get a fight channel. There's a space for that too, man. There's a huge space for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it because I was a big boxing guy, but boxing has kind of been disappointing the past few years. At the past decade, I say it's different. But a little by little, I've been getting into UFC. It's a lot of new fighters. It's a lot different. A lot different. Yeah, I'm a huge boxing fan, man. I grew up watching a lot of boxing. But it's just not the same. That's why I like UFC. I like the way Dana White does it. Like, you can't really run from it. Like if you have two fighters in the same weight division and like they gotta face off, It's not like boxing where they could kind of go years just going around each other, picking up all kinds of different belts, WBC, whatever it is. It's like, bro, just fight each other already, you know? I don't need four different champions. I want to see who's better. Right now, who's my favorite boxer? Bud. Come on. Ryan Garcia is a beast, man, but he got it. He's inconsistent and he's entertaining, right? He's entertaining. But Crawford's I think he's the best boxer right now. And I think they announced that he's going to be fighting Canelo soon. So that's going to be crazy. Crazy. With Crawford, his last fight, I think that he tried to go up in weight, and I don't think he didn't look good. He needs to stay real low. I don't know what's his weight. He's like super featherweight or something. But yeah, yeah. Years ago, it was Triple G. Triple G was good. Um, but my favorite boxer of all time, that's a tough one. Damn, I would say like Tyson, but that was like that's too easy. Man, I used to like when I really, really was watching a lot of boxing and fell in love with it was when dudes like when it was these guys were warring, man, especially in like the middleweight divisions and lightweights, with like Eric Morales, um, all these dudes, man. I'm trying to remember names, man. I'm drawing blanks. Julio Cesar Chavez. When dudes used to go out there and really brawl. Nowadays, man, and dudes fought each other. They weren't ducking each other. Uh you couldn't go a whole career and not fight the guy who's in your same weight class who's supposed to be also the best. None of that was going on. Floyd Mayweather is great, man. I can't take nothing away from Floyd. Roy Jones Jr. was a beast too, but he kind of he fell into that trap too that he started trying to move up in weight move up in weight, and then he moved up and got his ass knocked out by who was it, Antonio Tarver, I think. Freaking almost took his head off. But Roy Jones Jr. was a beast, beast. Um, yeah, it was good days. It's just boxing is not the same. I still watch certain fights, but I've been trying to get more into the UFC space, man, because just some of these fights, even the undercards, right? Like when I watch UFC, even the undercards, man, some of these fights be really good. I don't know the fighters or anything, but they going at it, dude, and it's fun. Oh, Felix Trinidad. Oh, I actually went. Me and my cousin Bam Bam. I don't know if he's watching this. Was it? We went. We saw him. I can't remember who he was fighting. He was fighting that African dude. Yeah, Felix Trin. I'm Puerto Rican, so of course, New York City when Trinidad was fighting, man, he was like the guy. He was the guy. Right now, Puerto Rico, we got like Balanga. What's the female? I can't remember her name. I'm drawing a blank, but she's about to fight again in the. It's gonna be the third match versus that other girl. Man, they had a great fight last time. They don't market box anymore like they used to. The promoters are whack. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know enough about UFC, so you're gonna have to. Yeah, Serrano, Amanda Serrano, right? That's her name. She's a beast, dude. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. She'll beat the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Them girls, you know what? The women fighters, man, are really sometimes their fights are more exciting than the men. They go at it, man. They don't play around. They go at it. Yeah, she is tough, dude. She's tough. She is tough. Yeah, yeah, and if me you gotta put me on, dude. I don't know enough about it, but I've been trying to get into it because it seems like it's everywhere and at work. They're always talking about it. I see a lot of the like the big time podcasts, your Joe Rogans, your Theo Vaughns, and all these guys, they're always talking about it. And I know a lot of the fighters just from the more popular ones I know, but like a lot of these other guys, I don't know. So when I look at a card, like the card for this weekend, I don't know 90% of the people there I've never heard of. But I still like to watch the fight if I can, because they sometimes them guys are good. You have good fights. It don't really matter about the name sometimes. Sometimes it's just a matchup. Like if two fighters match up well, then you're gonna get a good fight. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I appreciate you joining, man. NFE, I appreciate you, man. Ace, I appreciate always my brother, man. Great dude right there. Ken, thank you. Li, Cap Mama. It's always a pleasure having you around. Fuko. I don't know what the name is, but I'm assuming you Fu. That's like some LA Mexican thing, I guess. I don't know. Um, who else we got in here? Hey, LOL Met since 1886, and everybody else, man. If I didn't shout you out now, I appreciate you. Huntuf, yo, Volpe trash. Damn. Yo, Huntuf, man, every time you come in here, man, it's another you're like bashing a different player. No fights this weekend, but check that main event next Saturday with yeah, that's next Saturday. I'm sorry. Yeah, those are the two females. That's gonna be a good fight. I don't know much about them either. Huntuf. I think the last I mean, I'm gonna sound like a straight noob, but like Ronda Rousey versus what's the other girl's name that freaking beat the living crap out of her? I forgot. From Brazil, the Brazilian fighter. Yeah. Stephen B, what's up? Everybody's joining in now. I was about to sign off, but yeah, Nunez. Oh, dude, uh she's another one. She would beat the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I tell you what though, when Nunez, and I know we kind of going off topic right now, right? But she looks like she's definitely got more testosterone than she needs. I'm gonna put it that way. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Right. Blanchfield's coming up in the ranks. Yeah. Stephen B says I was listening for the last 5 minutes and didn't want to interrupt. Yankees look great. Yeah, man. Oh, you can interrupt whenever you want, dude. Come on, Sarge. Yeah. It's old. I'm an old sergeant, man. Ken, I know you feel the same way. Sometimes I feel like because I still work with like military and stuff, and I see these younger soldiers. I'm like, man, they don't make them like they used to, I guess. And I feel like when I came in, the older people, the generation above me, was saying the same thing about us. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But I'm a end the stream here. It's getting kind of late. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Like I said, make sure you check out Ken's channel, The Ugly Truth. It's up there somewhere. Make sure you check out NFE The Strike Zone. I appreciate you joining me, brother Ace. Make sure you check him out. Everybody, have a good night, everybody. Stay blessed. Let's go Yankees, right? Let's go Yankees, man. Sweep the damn Rockies. Peace.